Now then, Grantham Town TV, our first one. We did one at the start of pre-season, so I thought we'll do one at the end of pre-season. Please like, subscribe, thumbs up, all the things that come with the YouTube channel. So we're stood here with Gaffer following our last pre-season game before the season starts a week Tuesday against Grantham, managed by Carlton Palmer. Good team, Grantham Town. Bet you just beaten 2-0. You must be happy with today's performance.
Yeah, I was happy with today's performance. I thought right from the off we put it on them. We were in about, ratting about, give them a little bit of respect, which you should always give any team, especially from a higher league. But then we got a hold of the game, and I thought we lost the game. I think we had about 3 good chances in the first half, 3 really good chances that we could have went in 3-0 up or whatever. So no, I thought coming in, penalty's a penalty. Stonewaller, to be fair, a bit naive from Leon, but he knows that. Spoke to him about that.
Bit of careless guy, a bit happy days, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously we had a debutant today. Who scored the first goal, Matty Dixon. Yeah. Obviously the fans won't know him. I didn't know him before kick-off. Matty Dixon, tell us about him.
Matty, he was at All City in that when he was a bit younger. He's been around. He was at Whitby Town for many years as well. So Matty's quality, he's got good credentials. That's why we tried to get him before he actually went to Grantham. Right. We did actually try and get him. Spoke to Matty because he works for Leon. He works with Will Annan. So.
They all do. They all work with each other. You're coming to play for us.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes in a lot of walks of life, and it makes.
Well, players are the biggest recruiters, you know.
So it's the same. So believe it or not, that's how it came. They might have thought it was about an illegal approach, but
well, still played us today. No, mentioned it. I wanted to mention it to you
straight away.
Did
so, they? Yeah. But no, listen, it's Matty's. Like I say, he's a very, very good quality player. He's been about, so that's why we tried so hard to get him at first. And then when he went to there, yeah, it was fine, but he didn't like it there. So we've been lucky enough to get him in our team. And as you see,
played well.
Well, Matt, he's played a lot of times at right back, but he's actually a centre midfielder. But I mean, as you can see, shifts in there very, very good.
I thought he played well for his debut, and then obviously in the second half, he changed the goalkeeper at half time. Obviously, Hitch came off, and another Dixon came on, another new player making his debut, Charlie Dixon. I recognise him from Barton. Do you want to tell the fans a little bit about him?
Yeah, well, Charlie, like I say, you recognise him from Barton. He was at Barton. Charlie, we spoke to Charlie at the start of the season as well. We spoke to him and he signed for Barton. Didn't like it down there, so he messaged me again and we took it from there. Obviously, he's a good quality goalkeeper. It's a position that we haven't got anybody in backup. Obviously, Hitchy's playing in there. And I spoke to the lads at the start of the game, and you need to.
Is he coming for backup, or is he good enough to push it?
Well, 100%, yeah. Both goalkeepers are good enough quality to go for number one.
Yeah.
It's just a difficult thing at this level, having 2 goalkeepers when one misses out. Because I mean, I don't have a goalkeeper on my bench, because I very rarely have a goalkeeper on my bench. But it's just that's why you very rarely see teams with 2 goalkeepers at this level, because most of the time they're good enough to go and play first for somebody else.
Well, Jody Barton was like that, wasn't
he? We need strength and depth in this league. We need strength and depth, and that's where you don't get complacent, where you get another person pushing you in your place. So he was too good enough not to pass up and not take on.
So going back today then, Tom Warby scored the second goal. I think Tom's had a great pre-season. Obviously, you're the gaffer, you see it from a different, well, you see it from the same angle as me actually, but out the other side of the pitch. Tom Warby, good pre-season, yeah?
Yeah, very good. Tom, when the COVID hit and stuff like that, just before that, we played three games, I think, 2 or 3 games, and Tom, Danny, and Billy were flying, absolutely flying. We just got that front 3 just perfect, and they were really just causing teams numerous different kinds of problems. So it's hard when it stopped. Then he's went and played for Beverley when the COVID was in, and then that stopped again. So it's hard to get back in. He was on holiday for a couple of weeks as well. So
he's done well that. He's got my eye this pre-season. Plays with passion, doesn't he?
Oh, top. It's the same in training. It's the exact same in training. And when you get somebody like that, it's a gem. You know what I mean? He never really causes you any problems. He listens and he accepts things. You know what I mean? And he never really causes any problems. So he's just going to get stronger, I think.
So good performance today, obviously. What I would say is there was no Pete Davison in the team. I love Pete Davison, the Yorkshire Pearler. He's a great player. But I noticed that he didn't start today. I saw him stood at the halfway line before the game. Something that we need to be worried about with the first league game a week on Tuesday.
He was going to come play, but just thought, nah, it's too much of it. He was at training and he just took a little knock at training, jabbed his knee, so didn't want to rush anything back. But as you can see, like when Pete, the difference when Pete plays, it's just everything in there just kind of we get on the ball.
I always say you can find space in the foul box.
Yeah,
he's just so good, isn't he?
Yeah,
so good.
That's where you get in to link the play up between the midfield and the defence and the strikers. Pete's in there all the time on the ball and stuff like that. So, but
we'll be fit for a week Tuesday, yeah?
Yeah.
And I know another one that I do want to mention, and I saw him stood at the end with an ice pack on his hamstring. Daniel.
Yeah, Danny just struggled a bit. I think he was his hamstrings were a bit tight, he says. But Danny goes down about 3 times a game, so you never know what's what. So
modern football a bit. Modern football.
But he's honest, and he tells us, and he always wants to be on the pitch. But sometimes you got to keep looking at him.
And obviously, I know the fans obviously been watching pre-season because obviously numbers have been quite good, which is great to see. But another lad who's flitting around all pre-season. I'm going to mention him, and I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, so I do apologise. Harold Monkman. Yeah. What a great little fullback! He missed the best, isn't he?
Yeah, Harold's like I say, Harold's never played anywhere near this standard, and he accepts that. He was playing with St Mary's with Ricky Spencer for a few years, and then he's and I was playing for St Mary's just a couple of games for him just in pre-season, just to give myself some game time, and I noticed Harold, and I thought, there might be something in there. So when he's came on board, he knows he's not good. Like he knows his capabilities. He knows what he's good at. And
I can see a player in him. I can see a player in him.
Well, we all can. We all can. And the good thing, but he knows he's not just going to be walking into teams and stuff like that. He knows he's here to learn and he's here to get some experience, valuable experience. But he's also here when called upon, and he's not just.
He's a nice lad. I like him.
Great guy, yeah, great kid. But
another person missing today. I'm going to go 2 actually, because obviously I'm thinking a week Tuesday, and I'm thinking Yorkshire next year. Instead of friendlies and fitness, we're playing for points, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
No, Nathan Hottie today. I think he's been really good pre-season.
Yeah.
Is he on holiday?
Yeah.
That's good. Fraser Patrol.
He's on a stag do.
Right, fantastic. So we aren't talking injuries or
no
7
injuries.
days going in for players and stuff like that.
No injuries. But I mean, what a headache for us. You look at Ben Lewis and
He did well today. Ben Lewis did well today, actually.
Ben's
really well.
Good. And I mean, Ellis would never have started. I would never have said Ellis was a centre half when he first got. Obviously, down to numbers and stuff, he's played there. And Ellis is probably the best player on the pitch for a few games.
And obviously, you've got Billy Logan back now as well, because obviously he was Alex player, which is never good. But
Billy's class for us.
He's
gives us so much of a platform. And you can see we missed him in the first 5 games or whatever. But again, we just need to kind of manage Billy as well. He's struggling with a bit of a heel injury and stuff. So
are you going to have a selection headache then a week Tuesday when we go to Yorkshire?
100%, yeah. But it's a great thing to have now, because I think this is the strongest side I've ever had at Brid. Probably one of the strongest for a long time.
When you look at your record of what? Winning ratio up in the 70%, if I let you know there, Brett. Up in the 70% is your winning ratio. Pardon? Statistician. Right, but yeah, winning ratio up in the 70%. This is the strongest squad you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And what I will say, I want to mention it, is during pre-season, what I think is fantastic what you've been doing, allowing some local lads to be coming around. Yeah. So Ben Leeson, Kieran Jordan, Tom Heatherstone. You've been letting some local lads get some minutes as well. So that's fantastic to see as well during pre-season.
Yeah, well, see that. Like you know, I always
Cam Connolly, he's up good, hasn't he? You know,
and he always look to give. Obviously, the kind of new thing in the Brid Rovers, whatever's
Brid Rovers,
Brid Rovers,
whatever it is. Yeah.
So they've came and they've started afresh. So I just put things new beginnings, put afresh. Went to the Steve and said to him, listen, can I borrow some of your lads? A few times obviously we were a bit short and stuff, so it was a great opportunity for them to come in.
Looked alright, didn't they?
Looked alright, he's got a lot to learn.
Young lad, what, he's 17?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Big unit. Can see a bit of like a Jake Day in him.
Yeah.
Big boy boxing as well. So he's got a lot to learn, and his dad, I spoke to his dad and stuff like that. He just needs to, like you say, his dad said he needs to learn the dark arts, which
he'll learn at Rovers, and they're playing number 1. It's two young lads. They'll learn that number 1.
Don't think there's anybody else better to learn the dark arts. So.
No, he was all elbows, wasn't he? But, so Ben Leeson looked well as well. He came the game. I thought, wow, do you know?
Ben was a funny one, because I said to Ben, they said, I said to Cam and I said to Kieran Jordan, you will be with us for the rest of the pre-season. And I not heard anything back from Kieran, and Ben wanted to go and play for, I don't know, some pandas or whatever they're called.
Brid Rovers Pandas, yeah, it's one of their Rovers
I
teams.
don't even know.
Yeah, Millau and Pandas, it's the
I don't
Rovers.
know how low that is, but it's
Rovers, mate, yeah.
for me, you need to be playing with the reserves. I don't know why they won't play with these different teams and whatever, but they need to be playing with the reserves. If you're from here, you've got to be playing for the reserves.
The number one Rovers team, which plays on here. Let's get you grounded into that team and get you knocking on the door.
I think so. And to have any opportunity to be going into the first team, you need to be playing with the reserves.
With Steve Lister's team.
So that I can coincide with Steve and he can give me some information on how good these boys have done or whatever, like he's done with Cam and things. Not going and playing with teams 16 or 16.
Division 6 or Division. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, but again, then I've given them chances again and they're not.
Hey, but do you know something, right? Hopefully, chances will, and I know what you're like, but you will continue if they put it in and they put that effort in. And like I said, they get into that second team and knocking on the door. I know what you're like, Brett. You're not a nasty ghost. Slams the door in people's faces.
No, I'm always good, yeah. But listen, Cam would have been playing today, but he hurt himself during
Tuesday night game. He played on Tuesday night.
Yeah, his ankle swollen up. So, like you say, these are the opportunities, and I'll keep an eye on Cam. I'll constantly with Steve, and I'll speak to him in plenty of confidence, and we'll keep an eye on him.
No, fantastic. But anyway, so to evaluate pre-season, are you happy with how pre-season's gone?
It's been a poor pre-season, like just for the COVID killing things.
People coming in, coming out.
Yeah, it's just been difficult. As you can see, the last two games, Hull City and Grantham, that's when we've had pretty much
the
stronger side, one of the stronger side, and you can see the difference. We've played teams off the park and we look very good.
So as we go into this Northern Premier, I've looked at it now, right, and there's some good teams in that team.
Yeah.
Some good, that division is full of good teams, you know.
Oh yeah, and that's the exciting part of it, because I don't think any team can take their eye off the ball in that league. It's a strong.
So how do you think it's going to be then? Teams taking points off each other over the course of the year and a low winning number, or
teams at the bottom will take teams the points off the teams at the top. It's just going to be like that. You can't take your eyes off the ball. There's teams in there that are looking really strong. There's teams in there that can probably cause a few upsets. Horrible places to go to.
So we start off. So did you want a game next Saturday? Now have you got a plan for next Saturday? Or did you want a game or not want a game?
No, you always want to play.
I thought 10 days from now until the first league game. I thought, why don't you put a game in the middle?
You always want to play
the Saturday before the season starts, or a few days before. So.
But then you've got to look after the boys. Some of them have played like 90 minutes in a row. So you don't want to be overly exerting anybody before the league. You know what I mean? We would have been playing next week.
What happened? Just team pulled out on?
No, that's
oh yes, the league starts, but it's that dodgy number, innit? And we've been talking about it today.
I mean.
How come you can't pull a team up from a lower division to make sure you've got 20? But it's a weird one, isn't it?
And obviously, it's the first game of the season. Everybody builds up to play there. You're excited for the first game, and you're
playing we've got to wait till the Tuesday.
So, but hey, we take it on the chin, and it gives us another session. So we'll have 3 training sessions there. Plenty of work on
set pieces. Make sure everything's in place for that Yorkshire Amateur.
That's it.
And are you excited about Yorkshire Amateur?
Yeah,
that team you've got looks good, doesn't it? It looks good.
But listen, they've got a very strong side as well. I mean, I like I respect Neil and Craig loads. I speak to Craig quite a lot, and yeah, they've got a strong side as well. So it'll be, hopefully, in years gone by, we've had really good games there, and they've came here and it's been really good games. We've played some good football.
So we're going to speak then until after the first league game, Yorkshire Amateur. So as we sit here now, looking to the new season, bit butterfly, and I said to you before the game, I said, this is your first proper big test in a way. You've gone up a division now. How do you think it's going to be? Are we going to be up there, or are we going to be battling relegation?
I put trust in my players, and I think in that dressing room we've got a very good dressing room. We've got quality, and I want us to be pushing, no doubts about it. And I always put my neck on the line, and I always say if I'm not up there, round about there, I should be kind of looked at.
Well, to be honest, I actually looked at your stats in relation to other managers of recent eras, and you are actually up there with your winning ratios. You've been here a while now, so we are judging you on 6 months, judging you on 18 months now, sort of thing. Yeah. And your ratio is actually quite up there, isn't it? Winning ratio for compared to previous managers. I don't want to big you up too much because obviously your tests are going to come this year, aren't they? But you think you're going to be up there.
I think we can go for, and me, Lamps and Alex pushing the boys, our experience, what we expect of the boys, the standards and high. If we're all pushing in the same boat, boys that are left out don't moan and whinge and go and do this and can cause any upset the apple cart and stuff. If they all buy into what we're doing and we're all pushing in the same way, I think we can really do well.
Any 7 days in for an honour, a week and a half before season?
No, I think we're absolutely fine now.
Happy with what you got, yeah?
Yeah, we're absolutely fine. And like I say, you only look at people if it's better than what you've got, but I think we're absolutely fine. The boys are.
Well, what we're going to start doing is we are going to start speaking to him after. We left him alone during pre-season to get the squad ready. We're going to speak to him after every game. By my 2 weeks on holiday, which is Pete's a little bit gutted about, but hey, as is life. Right, so what I'm going to do is I went and got the fixture list, right, because we want to see fans down here, right. It's all right getting the numbers we're getting. You know what, we appreciate everyone who comes, but I tell you, we're going up into side division. Town, let's get behind the football team. Yeah, so our first game, I've kind of got the fixture out my folder. We are at home here, first home game, Tuesday the 24th. Stockton will come into town. Stockton North East, you know it's going to be a bloody good game. Let's see if we can get over 200, because I tell you something, that'd be a great achievement for this team. So if you're in the town, you've got nothing to do on Tuesday the 24th, kick-off will be 7:45.
Probably, yeah.
7:45. Let's get people down, let's be back in Brett, let's be back in the chairman, because everyone's putting it in. We've got a new clubhouse. Get down and support the team. So
Stockton usually bring a few.
They do as well, don't they? I remember my 40th birthday, Stockton came, and it was a great day.
I think they brought a few, didn't they?
It was rocking, man. It was rocking.
Yeah.
So anyway, last words. Yeah, we're going to do all right.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like I say, I'm a confident person. I always expect high standards of myself. So
Are you going to be playing at all, or?
Hopefully not. I don't want to put you through that.
Right, of course, I don't need to get my well, saying if we're in relegation at Christmas, Agnew outsiders going up there.
Yeah, for them out before.
We'll ruin. I'll ruin your Christmas. But anyway, yeah, again, and I always appreciate speaking to us. Like I said, it's going to be coming more often. Yep. But to you people watching, please watch, like, subscribe. But you know, more importantly, get down to the club and come and watch a game of football. Because I tell you something, your team want the support. I know they want the support, and you can't beat it when Queen's Gate's rocking. You can't beat it. So please, next home game, 24th, Stockton, Tuesday evening. Get down, Brett. Cheers for speaking to us, mate.
Yeah, no
Please watch, like, subscribe. Bridgetown TV. Thank you.